आपको याद करवाना चाहता हूं क्योंकि आज उन्होंने ड्यूरिंग द सेशन मेरा नाम लिया इन द कॉन्टेक्स्ट ऑफ सम डेवलपमेंट्स एल्सवेयर, द एप्स्टाइन फाइल्स. तो मैं आई जस्ट वांट टू शेयर सम इंफॉर्मेशन विद यू. पिछला जो संविधान दिवस हुआ वो था शायद 26 नवंबर को 2025 में. मैं भी था वहां पे. इट वॉज इन दी सेंट्रल हॉल ऑफ पार्लियामेंट जो हमारी पुरानी बिल्डिंग का है. लगता है कि वो जब कार्यक्रम खत्म हुआ, ही केम अप टू मी, और जो इनकी स्टाइल है जब मूड में होते हैं तो ही विंक्ड एट मी लाइक दिस. सो आई वॉज ऑल्सो अम्यूज, ये क्या कह रहे हैं. सो ही सेज नेम इज इन इंटरेस्टिंग प्लेसेस, नेम इज इन इंटरेस्टिंग प्लेसेस. तो मैंने उनसे पूछा, मैंने कहा यू want to know what the facts are? Do you want to a note on it? So I actually sent him a note. ये 26 नवंबर की बात है. आज मैं इसको क्यों दोहरा रहा हूं बात को, क्योंकि इनकी एक प्रवक्ता है, उसका नाम है सुप्रिया श्रीनाटे. She says after all these baseless allegations that he made that India US trade deal, this that, because there is some grip, there is some blockage, etc. And Anil Ambani and Hardeep Puri took my name. So the question she raises in this email, who introduced Hardeep Puri, I presume, to Epstein. So I just want to tell you that these facts are all known, they're in the public domain. 3 million emails have been released. All right? In these 3 million emails, I am in New York for 8 years. Okay, we are talking about the period 2009, May, when I joined as India's ambassador to the UN in New York, and when I became a minister in 2017. 8 years ही हो गया ना? Okay. 9 to, yeah. Then there are references to possibly 3 or 4 meetings in 8 years. And if anybody has seen my website or had done the homework, but I decided to tell the Yuva Necha, Shri Rahul Gandhi ji, because he winked at me and asked me, name an interesting places. So I said, I'll send you a note. And in that note, I told him that after I retired as India's ambassador to the UN, a few months later, I was invited to join the International Peace Institute. The International Peace Institute is an institute which was set up many years earlier for the purposes of international peacekeeping by the UN. But I was not part of the IPI per se. I was Secretary General of something called the Independent Commission on Multilateralism. This was a commission set up in the IPI as a project to see if the United Nations was fit for purpose on the occasion of its 75th anniversary. Okay? Now, the president of this, the chair of this was a former Prime Minister of Australia. I was the Secretary General. My boss in the IPI, Mr. Terry Rod Larson, was the person who knew this particular infamous person, Mr. Epstein. And it is as part of a delegation of the IPI or the ICM that I met Mr. Epstein on a few occasions, 3 or maximum 4. And the ICM was dealing with international issues, thematic issues, and Mr. Epstein was not part of it. The kind of people who were on the ICM were the former Prime Minister of Australia, Mr. Kevin Rudd, was a chairman. Borge Brende from Norway, who I believe is the head of a World Economic Forum now. Hannah Tete from Ghana. Jose Manuel Ramos Horta from Timor-Leste. He is the president now of Timor-Leste. Miss Patricia Espinoza Cantanello from Mexico was a co-chair. And ICM worked on key international issues to see how the UN could be made fit for purpose. Acha, is Doran, very interestingly, in 8 years, there are 2 references or 1 email which I exchange, which is because they have introduced me, that is, my contacts have introduced me to a man called Reid Hoffman. Reid Hoffman was the founder of LinkedIn. I don't know how many of you are on LinkedIn. I suspect many of you are on LinkedIn. So I meet Mr. Reid Hoffman of LinkedIn, and after the meeting with Reid Hoffman, I send a message. Now, the Epstein files, the Yuva Neta should know, are about wrongdoing, criminal offenses. The Epstein files are about charges that he had an island where he used to take people to indulge their sexual fantasies, charges of pedophilia, and there are victims of this. Those victims have brought cases against the people in authority. My interaction has got nothing to do with that. My interaction, and this is the only substantive email, there are one or two others also I'll give you. This is dated 13th November 2014.